Hey guys, it's the Survival Channel, and we have another video for you guys. So this is going to be a 2, maybe 3-part series of using like a basic survival kit. You might think it's actually pretty big, but this is for 2 people. Yeah. Considering that it's pretty small. So we're just going to go over to gear that we have in here, show you what it is, and then we'll get started. So first, we have the Gerber Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Knife.
So we've done a video on this, so you can check it out. We do a complete review of this and the folding one, so check that out.
We also have the big brother. It's the Bear Grylls Parang.
So that's going to be really useful when we're building the shelter, because we're going to build a shelter out here. So we're going to be using that a lot too, and it's really nice.
And shelter is going to be somewhat hard because we have some resources, but it's not like we have, a whole forest of resources. So we'll see what we can do. But
yeah,
we have paracord bracelet. So we did a review on how you make these. So go check that out.
So that's hopefully going to give us a couple, maybe 20 more feet of paracord to use.
Here's about 20-25 feet of paracord. So that'll be useful. We have, let me see how much, 24 ounces of water for the both of us. Just like a cup where we can boil it in, and then some purifying tablets.
So once we run out of that water, which I'm sure we will, we're going to start purifying our water, and we'll show you how to do that. We're not going to boil it, but if you want to see us boil some water, we have a video on how to make pine needle tea. I highly recommend you check that out. It's a really good video.
So here we just have a fire starter. There's another one in here with magnesium on it, but that's going to be the more useful one. 1 liter water bag. So if we need to carry extra water, if we need to split up, we can always take a little bit in each. A survival blanket. We'll probably not be using it, but we'll see what we can do with it. Strike anywhere matches. We're gonna, if we need to make a fire, we'll probably use a fire starter, but we'll see.
And we've done a video on those too, so we show you us using it on all different kinds of stuff. Check that out too.
Here's just like little saw blade. That's gonna be used with the fire starter to use it better. Next, we have just a razor blade if we need some precise cutting. A small fishing kit. So we'll show you how to set up some traps too. Since we are in a lake, we're going to try to catch some fish, but we'll see what we can do. Magnesium fire starter, like I said. If we can't get it going somehow, we'll put some magnesium on it. And the last thing in here is just a Tinder Quick.
Yeah, so we're going to be using that if we need to start a fire out here. So we're going to be doing a few different things today. Probably we're going to set up a shelter, and we're going to do some fishing traps.
The next video might be a fire showing like the finished shelter, but we'll see. So we'll get going and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so we're sort of getting an idea for the shelter. We're going to build a small firewall here with some grass that we have. I know it's not going to be like used as a firewall, basically just a normal wall for insulation against the wind.
Because we actually don't have many branches, so it's going to be really hard to make a shelter in here. So we're going to hopefully get all of our walls by stacking up a bunch of dead grass.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is like the main type of branch we have, which is not strong enough to support like a real lean-to or A-frame shelter.
I can snap it with my fingers. It's really weak.
So we'll be back when we have a little bit more done with the shelter.
So we came up with an idea for how we're going to do this.
So what we're basically going to do is take a branch like this, put it up against here, and then tie it somewhere off over there. Then take all of these branches that are up in here, and then sort of make like an arch shelter out of it, like that, and then put debris over it that will make it insulated.
Yes.
So we're going to show you how to set up the main frame.
We're going to start doing that. We're going to show you some of the knots we're going to be using, all that stuff. But then
we'll be showing you that in 1 second. We first gotta find some stronger branches for the main frame, and then we'll be back.
So we're tying this side up. We finally found a branch that would work. I'll show you the other side and how it's working. So you can see all these branches. I don't know if you can see it very well, but all of these branches are behind this one, and we're gonna trim it down some, but up here it's touching the branch right there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie this side down too once we bring it down a little farther, and then when we trim all this away, hopefully it'll be in a nice arch so that we can just stack some debris on it and we'll have one side finished. So
We'll be back when we've done some of that. Okay, we're back. We decided to switch up the plan a little bit. We might use this tree as a shelter. We'll see what we can do with that. And we're just gonna build a little fire pit, cooking, preparing area type thing. So we're just gonna build like a tripod where you could put a pot under and stuff like that. So we'll be back when we have that. Alright guys, so we sort of set up like a cooking area. We basically just hung a pot from a tripod, and what we're thinking about doing right now is just going to build an A-frame or slanted A-frame right here. So we'll see what we can do, but we'll be back when we thought of something.
So this is what we have so far. This was an extremely small survival blanket. So
It's sort of just made for like shade and almost signaling to airplanes.
that's
It
basically
is like a huge signal mirror.
that's what we're gonna use it as, and it's kind of a windbreak for over here where we have our pot. So you know, it won't blow the flames around and all that.
And since we are in Florida, it doesn't get cold. We don't need like a huge shelter. Also, like we said, we don't have a lot of supplies, so we just used what we sort of could. I think that's going to be all for episode 1. We'll see you tomorrow in episode 2. Bye.
Bye.